Greetings everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at a game called Scooby and Scrappy Doo, published by Hi Tec Software in 1991. It's a game we've already reviewed on the ZX Spectrum but also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST and the Commodore 64. It's all music in this one, there's no sound effects, but based on the characters Scrappy Doo from 1979 and Scooby Doo from 1969, characters created by Hanna-Barbera. Now, Scrappy Doo was one of the most annoying and unloved characters of all time, even worse than Cruella de Vil. So anyway, the Spectrum version wasn't too bad. This looks like it's designed slightly different. You control Scrappy Doo, who can hit people with a boxing glove. It's scrolling horizontal level based, so let's see how far we can get. Now you can kill the enemy by landing on them or punching them. A lot more colour in this, but as I say, it's just music rather than sound effects involved. Right, let's see to get off level 1. So immediately it's not too bad, although it doesn't seem super stellar. It's doing all the right things, except you've got such a character. It's a hard sell, Scrappy Doo, isn't it, really? A couple of catchphrases, let me atom and puppy power. He was extremely annoying. I didn't mind Scooby Doo, but Scrappy Doo was something else. And had a voice like, I don't know, a middle-aged gentleman when he's supposed to be Scooby Doo's nephew. That's taken out those things, let's see how far we can get, but the level, although it's a platformer, like the Spectrum version was a platformer as well, the level design is completely different from that 8-bit version. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. It's not a game because of the title that I would expect many kids would have asked to actually have, so maybe you got it in a compilation or something, but you know. Yeah, I mean if the character was anyone different, maybe James Pond or someone, then it would have gone down as a big hit, I think. 1991, yeah, I haven't really heard of this game too very recently, but it seems to be moving okay. It's not bad. It's like middle of the road, really. Not many people have it in their top 10s, but having said that, I'm enjoying it better than previous platforms we've recently looked at, CJ's Elephant Antics and CJ in the USA. It's a bit quicker than that. It moves quite similarly, I suppose, to the Blues Brothers. If Scrappy was a Blues Brother instead, I'd probably like this a bit more, though essentially it would have been the same game. Right, let's see how far we can get. If you're liking the channel, please consider subscribing. YouTube is a very tough gig. If you subscribe, that'll help the channel grow, help with the algorithm and all that sort of stuff. There's quite a lot of videos on the channel. We put the work in. If you want to check out the Amiga view list or playlist, as well as Spectrum, whatever games you're into, then take a look. I think we're over 400 Amiga games now. That's a pretty good total. I bet you couldn't name 400 Amiga games off the top of your head. And if you did too, you wouldn't name Scooby and Scrappy Doo as one of them. That is for sure. Right, I think we're collecting hamburgers or something. Hamburgers. I prefer this to all the Popeye games, let's say that, but that's not really a great plaudit. Bit of a backhanded compliment, that. Right, there's a spring. Boing. Taken that thing out as well. So you see our strength down the bottom under the name Power, under Scrappy on the left. I don't know, at some point you control Scooby instead. I hope so, but I would like to control Scooby first of all to get us off to a good start. But there we go. You can't have everything. Not very advanced, this. Will I complete it? Well, we're soon going to find out. So the whole idea of the channel, if you're new to it, is not expert gameplay by any means. It's trying to see what your first or second go would have been back in the day. Would you have been happy to have got this as a kid, or would you have been depressed? And would there have been enough there for you to play it again? Like, how frustrating would it be? Now, you can see, although this is my first go, I'm getting quite a distance on this in the first level, so I'd be surprised if I don't complete it. So as a kid I would have played it a few times, I think, until something better had come along, and then I never would have picked it up again. I have to be honest, that's probably the case. But we're trying to find our way through. I'm not concentrating too much, but it doesn't seem to be too much of a puzzle here. Just walk along and punch stuff and drop through bits in the floor and avoid these drips. Looks like we're starting on a ship first of all. Music is quite pleasant enough. I feel like I should be playing Tetris when this music is going on, but anyway. Go Scrappy Doo. Puppy power. Oh god, what an annoying character he was. Right. I think at some point he ends up on a pogo stick from a short video I watched, so I don't know how you get that. Hopefully that happens at some stage. As I don't know what that thing is, some kind of artichoke. So it's rats and artichokes. Yeah. Scrappy Doo ruined Scooby Doo for me. Oh my god, he's dead. Why am I saying oh my god? I should say hooray, he's dead. Ding dong, wicked Scrappy Doo is dead. So if you had this on the Amstrad CPC or the Atari ST or the Commodore 64, let me know what those ones were like. I may come up to it on the Commodore 64 at some stage, you never know. Be interested to see if that version is laid out like this or laid out like the ZX Spectrum version. That would be very interesting indeedy. Come on, Scraps. Right, got that hamburger there. Avoid that barrel, that seems to have gone flying. Been playing it about 5 or so minutes. Stage 1 does seem quite long. It does look like Scrappy Doo, we have to say. So it's quite close to Hanna-Barbera's imagination of the time. 1969 the character, no, 1969 Scooby Doo was created. 10 years later, and they was looking for something different to boost it. Scrappy Doo come along, 1979. Yeah, anyway. I think I was about 5 then. Hope it wasn't on my birthday. That would have been the worst birthday ever. Hi Tec Software, 1991. Scoob. So also as well, these videos give you an idea whether you should track it down or not. I would say it's not really worth tracking down unless you're really into Scooby-Doo or TV tie-ins. If you saw it on eBay, I wouldn't. They probably say it's very, very rare because most of the time it got thrown in the bin. I wouldn't best pay any serious coin for it. I think he had scuba diving gear on them for a second, didn't he? Right. There's probably a lot of secrets that I'm missing that I need to go in the water to collect as those octopuses get us. Right, come on then, let's do a bit of diving. Don't know if you can flick over to be Scooby-Doo instead. It says 5 next to him. Or maybe that's something else. It says 6 now. Maybe we have to collect money or something, but the level was going on for ages. I do feel it's a bit of an adventure. Young children might have liked this, but anyway, would have kept them occupied for a bit, I think. Doesn't seem overly difficult, that's what I should say. We're going to have to drop down here. He drops. Punch that rat in the face. A boxing dog. Now, Scrappy Doo is a Great Dane. Not sure about the description of great. He's a rubbish Dane. It means he's not from Denmark. It's a type of dog. But you knew that already, right? Right. It's a bit of a leaky ship this, but not as leaky as that one, the Poseidon Adventure. Is that the end of the stage? I think that's it. I think we've done it, I think. And now we've got a bit of a map. So we're on this boat, and it's going to go to this island, I presume. Oh, Scrappy Doo's on this speedboat, I suppose, that's gone off from the ship. And here he is on the island. Right. When it comes to platformers, my favourite ones really are Chuck Rock, Great Giant Sisters, Super Frog, Zool's OK. Don't necessarily think of this one. I'd play the Nicky Boom ones over this one as well. But, you know, what you can do as a cartoon TV games go, it's better than a lot of them. So if you're just looking at that as a genre on its own, it's excellent. But against all the best ones, it's lacking a bit. As I say, without saying it isn't terrible. It's just I don't know. It's a little bit flat for me. Maybe it needs some sound effects, just or maybe some beefier power-ups or something like that. It just needs something extra added to it. I do like that's sort of like parallax scrolling, is it? The sea there. That's quite nice. Nice background, and it's game over. Just as I was starting to enjoy the background. Game over. Right, it certainly is. Continue. Yes, we will continue. Thank you very much. But we're not going to continue again. Loading, loading. Right, off again. We're on the island now. Stage 2. Situation under control. I think the story behind this is, I think Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are being kidnapped. Fred and Velma and Daphne aren't in this one, I don't think. And Scrappy's got to go to the rescue. Must be able to get higher than that. We can't. That's annoying. It's just actually out of the way. Right, it's a little bit floaty when he drops down. Now we've got to land on this stone thing going backward and forward. That is a little bit like CJ's Elephant Antics. Right. P, what does that do? We do not know. Pow. You can jump on trees quite easily here. A bit like Donkey Kong Country, which come afterwards. Don't say Donkey Kong Country copies Scooby and Scrappy Doo. No, it must be just a coincidence. In Aladdin, you can also jump on the tops of the trees as well, and that puts it into perspective. Aladdin on the Amiga 1200 is so much better than this. So have a look on the review of that one, so you've got a comparison of what the Amiga 1200 at least could do. Oops, cool. Don't know how we survived that, but we got to the other side. We got onto this other bit of the island. Some sort of crazy structure on our right. Maybe we need to keep going up there. Yeah, Aladdin on the Amiga 1200. That's super quality. That, yeah. Played it on the Mega Drive as well, which might have been slightly better, but it was still a great game. Laid out slightly different. Oh look, I've got the pogo stick thing. Boing, boing. I don't know what advantage that pogo stick is, but it means we can't use our boxing glove. Oh man, you need a boxing glove to fight your way out of these sort of places. Drifting down. Come on, Scraps. You can do this thing as he goes through. Oh, that person looked a bit suspect. I wonder where he was off to. Probably get arrested soon. Oh look, we've got a pogo stick and there's a spring there. It's like double springing this. Oh look, that's a dead end there. We can't. Oh yeah, no, we can go up there. It's an armadillo thing. Keep going up, I think. There's some sort of native with a. Don't know. Is he carrying a spear? Spear or a harpoon? Oops, that was timed wrong. One life left. Come on, Scraps. You can do this thing, maybe. Oops, I'm trying to bash his head in there. It's subliminal, I'm trying to kill him, but he punches that guy there. Don't know how many episodes there were of Scooby and Scrappy Doo. The original cartoon was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Then it changed to just Scooby-Doo, I think. Yeah, he didn't really need all those other people, did he? Fred, Daphne, Velma. Shaggy was good. It wasn't him. Right, that's as the song goes. Right, that guy looks very unusual, and now he's dead. I think he was sort of maybe some weird sea captain. Ah, some weird sea captain is I. Right. Woof. Okay, I actually prefer this, you know. I mean, this is going to get you into trouble. I prefer this to Magic Pockets. I didn't get the hang of that at all. Anyway, but it's not as good as God's, though, is it? No. Take that, birdie, as it falls to the ground. It was just flying about, minding its own business, but we'll pretend it was an evil bird. Crab cakes. Oops, I thought we could jump up that tube there. I don't know what that's connected to. What the hell was that connected to? Oof. Easy, like Mario. What's that thing? That's the pogo stick again. Oops. Keep going forward, because I don't want to fall into the sea or I died there. Where's it going to take us back to? Well, this is quite clever. We're scrolling back to the save point and not just teleporting there straight away. Interesting. Right, come on, Scrappy Doo. I'm getting a bit bored of this game now. I want to move on, do something else, brush my teeth or something, or have a sandwich or anything. Look out the window and watch a cloud go by. Oops, is it going to get away with that? Where are we going to land? Right, we're on another island. Good. So we could get off level 2 maybe, with a bit of luck and a good fair wind behind us. Oh, there's an arrow, so that is going to be the end of level 2, isn't it? I think. Yay! We've done it again. Scooby and Scrappy Doo, and that's how you do 2 stages. Never walkthroughs these, all a bit of fun. Easing stress as well, which not everyone gets, and I get hounded a little bit, but there we go. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. Ease stress, it's not a walkthrough, but most people get it anyway. Is he by volcanic lava now? This is taking a bit of a turn. Oh, I think that might be my last life. Game over. Yeah, so an interesting platformer. Would like a few sound effects, but it does what it does okay. It's sort of like average to sort of like okayishness. There's better ones available, but it isn't terrible either. And I hate Scrappy Doo the character, so it's always on a bit of a challenge right from the start. So hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Scooby and Scrappy Doo on the Commodore Amiga, published by Hi Tec Software in 1991. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then please put that below. I love reading your comments. Until next time. Take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.